If somebody says something to me, don't you think I should be angry? Why? You mean to say I can say anything to anybody on earth and it is his responsibility? Is that right?
The first line went, don't you think if somebody says something to me, I should be angry? You should be if you want to. That's fine. We didn't say that you have to necessarily create a calm and peaceful feeling. If you want to create a reactive emotion, but take responsibility that I am creating this anger. Then it's fine. And so you choose to create your anger. And if you feel it's justified, if you feel it's beneficial, and you feel it's going to be good for everybody, including yourself, go ahead. But saying it to yourself, I am creating this anger because I feel I should be angry. And then give yourself reasons how it benefits you. But what we were saying earlier was, I'm angry because of them. That doesn't hold true. Two things are totally different. You say something to me, and one is, I'm angry because of you. And the other is, you say this to me, and I feel that anger is the right emotion right now, so I'm creating anger. So I take personal responsibility for my emotions, and then the outcome of those emotions.
And what about a child in school, in class, say he's a 7-year-old boy in a class, and few boys gang up and tease him, and you mean to say it is his choice?
It is his choice. It's just that we haven't taught him. So when he comes home complaining that there was somebody in class who was teasing me, parents shouldn't react. Again, if parents react, get hurt, upset, or angry, then again he's preparing himself that this is what I should have felt when they were teasing him. And if parents change the response to, okay, they're teasing you, they're saying what they feel is right, you can ignore it. You're a wonderful child. Don't worry about what the world says to you. That's it. Choice of responding to the situation.
So now, who is blaming whom here?
Who's blaming whom where?
When the children are teasing a boy.
Yeah, earlier we would say, obviously if somebody's teasing me, I'm going to feel bad. People are making fun of me. They're saying this, it's insulting. They are insulting me. People don't insult me. People say what they feel like saying. It's their opinion. I insult myself by listening to their words.
And how do I get insulted?
Because I take those words and I identify myself with those words. It's like, suppose I do my work very sincerely and you have to just walk in and say, you're no good. You're useless. You haven't done anything today. I do not know myself, and so I take your words and make them my identity and say, I'm no good. And when I hear that I'm no good, I don't like it. But the other option is, I know what I'm doing. I can do better. And they feel that I'm not doing well enough. That's their opinion. I will work on myself. Two different things.
And if I tell that tomorrow to somebody, you know what that person will answer me? He'll say, I'm not a saint.
Well, you are a human being. A saint is also a human being. The only difference is a saint is a human being who has learned that he is the creator of his thoughts and feelings and is aware and chooses them. That's the only difference between what we are doing and what a saint is doing.
We were talking about moods in the last episode, and I told you I wanted to read something which is very close to my heart too. It says, if you lost someone or something important to you in the past, you would have created sadness. Your language. You would have created sadness, and not the loss created sadness. You would then repeat your sadness every time you remembered your apparent loss. Eventually, you become so familiar with your sadness that you become comfortable with being somewhat sad and sorrowful. Perhaps even creating a subtle identity. I am sad, I am sorrowful, or I am a sad person. My identity. This pattern records in your subconscious, waiting for a trigger outside, waiting for a trigger event to invite it back into your conscious. I want to read this line again. This pattern records itself in your subconscious, waiting for a trigger event to invite it back into your conscious awareness. Long after the memory of your loss has faded, long after your memory loss has faded, this may become a prevailing mood that moves through you and you don't know why. This is why we often feel that we are at the mercy of our moods, and it seems our emotions have become our masters.
Excellent. Very, very nice.
This happened to me in 1984, 85, when I had forced my brother in my car coming from Hyderabad to Mumbai. I said, "What are you doing? Come with me." And thank God the driver was driving, and met with an accident, and he died. And for years and years and years, this had become my pattern and kind of my identity, that I am a sad person. I have done this. I have killed my brother. So what else, whatever it is here. And each time I used to think of him, I used to cry. And every night at 2:45 in the night and early in the morning, that was the time the accident had taken place, my whole body would be full of sweat, and I would change my night suit every morning. So this had become such a permanent kind of a pattern.
Now this, what you've just shared with us, is a very big incident. But we're seeing the pattern, the mood created because of the loss that happened. The mood gets recorded in the subconscious. Now the situation is over, but the mood remains in the subconscious, and the slightest trigger will create that mood all over again, and very soon that becomes my mood most of the time. Like in this case, like what you shared is sadness. It could be anger, it could be hurt, it could be rejection, it could be any kind of mood. It's basically something created because of a loss sometime in the past, recorded in the subconscious, not corrected and changed, will remain there. Now we need to learn to go beyond our moods, because otherwise we will be living with these moods and accepting them to be natural. The very wonderful sentence which was there in the paragraph which you just read and which you also shared in your experience was, this becomes our identity. You know how often we use the words, I'm an angry person, I'm a warrior, I'm depressed, I'm stressed, I'm upset, I'm rejected. I am the emotion. The emotion. I am the emotion. So I have made the emotion my identity. I am this. The first and foremost thing that I need to do to get over my moods and go beyond my moods is start disidentifying with the emotion. I am not this. Yes, there is anger here. Yes, there is sadness here. It is an emotion which is here. It has come. It will pass. Anything that comes will pass. But if I make it my identity, then it stays with me. I should never ever put this tag on myself. I am this. This has come, this is created, it will pass. The more we entangle ourselves with this emotion, the more we resist the emotion, the stronger it gets. When we make it our identity, we expect it to come.
I mean, keep cool. I am cool.
I am. So when
Freezing.
I say I am so and so, I identify with the emotion, I expect the emotion to come often. And because I expect it to come, it comes. So I am an angry person. So this-
Expect and accept.
yeah,
I've accepted myself also.
Yes, absolutely. So because that has happened, I'm fine with it if it occurs repeatedly. Because this is me. So what else do you expect from me?
Acceptance.
Like our roles. I am this. I am a mother. So obviously I'll take care of my children. I am an angry person. So obviously I'll get angry. I am depressed. So obviously I'll feel low. Just identify with our emotions. That's the first step to finish them.
You know, when I used to drink every night and cry every night and feel sad and feel guilty about the accident. I had I had identified myself like that. I'm a unlucky, unhappy man, a sad person. It doesn't happen to everybody. It happened only to me. So I started kind of enjoying it.
Yeah. Because it becomes a part of...
I'm sorry to tell you.
Yes.
If I tell somebody, he'll feel bad.
No.
But it was kind of it had become a lifestyle. I was enjoying it.
A victim
Go
feeling.
drink, feel bad about yourself, feel guilty, cry, go to sleep.
This thing, simple thing which you shared with us is the next thing that we need to take care of. Drink and go to sleep.